Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Trailer wiring troubleshooting. Fixing common problems fast. Nothing ruins a towing trip faster than trailer lights that don't work. Whether it's a dead turn signal, a flickering brake light, or a complete wiring failure, electrical issues are frustrating, but they're often simple to fix. Here's how to diagnose common trailer wiring problems and get back on the road fast, even if you're not an expert. We'll cover the most frequent culprits, from corroded connections to blown fuses, and walk through quick fixes you can handle yourself. A few minutes with a multimeter and some basic tools can save you time, money, and headaches. Understanding trailer wiring basics. Before diving into troubleshooting, it helps to know how trailer wiring works. A solid grasp of wiring connectors and key components makes diagnosing problems easier, like having a roadmap before a road trip. Let's break down the essentials so you can tackle issues with confidence. Types of trailer wiring connectors. Trailer connectors link your vehicle's electrical system to the trailer lights. The most common types you'll encounter include 4-pin flat connector. The simplest and most widely used, handling basic functions, tail lights, brake lights, and turn signals. Ideal for small trailers. 5-pin flat connector. Adds a wire for reverse lights, common on boat trailers or utility trailers needing backup lighting. 6-pin round connector. Often found on RVs or larger trailers, supporting extra features like electric brakes or a 12 volts power supply. 7-pin round connector. The go-to for heavy-duty trailers, with wires for electric brakes, auxiliary power, and more. Mismatched connectors? Adapters are available, but always check compatibility. Your trailer's wiring must match your vehicle's output. Key components of trailer wiring systems. Every trailer wiring setup relies on a few critical parts working together. Wiring harness. The backbone of the system, bundling wires from the connector to each light. Look for frays, corrosion, or loose connections. Ground wire. Often the culprit when lights act up. A poor ground disrupts the entire circuit. Make sure it's securely attached to bare metal. Fuses and relays. Protect your vehicle's electrical system. Blown fuses? Check your owner's manual for the correct rating before replacing. Light assemblies. From brake lights to side markers, inspect bulbs and housings for moisture or damage. Think of your trailer's wiring like a chain. One weak link, say, a corroded ground, can break the whole circuit. Understanding these pieces simplifies the fix. Common trailer wiring problems. Electrical issues with trailers often boil down to a handful of repeat offenders. Spotting these problems early saves you from roadside frustration. Most are quick fixes if you know where to look. Here's what commonly goes wrong and how to recognize it. Blown fuses and circuit breakers. Your vehicle's fuse box is the first place to check when trailer lights fail. A blown fuse cuts power to the entire circuit, leaving you with dead lights or erratic behavior. Symptoms include no power to any trailer lights. One function working, like brake lights, while others, turn signals, fail. Repeated fuse failures pointing to a deeper short circuit. Locate your vehicle's trailer light fuse, check the owner's manual, and inspect it. A broken metal strip inside the fuse confirms it's blown. Replace it with the correct amp rating. Never use a higher amp fuse as a quick fix. If the new fuse blows immediately, you likely have a wiring short. Corroded or loose connections. Moisture, road salt, and time wreak havoc on trailer wiring connections. Corrosion creeps into plugs, sockets, and ground points, disrupting the circuit. Telltale signs. Lights flickering or dimming intermittently. Rust or greenish buildup on connector pins. Wobbly connections that shift when touched. Scrub corroded terminals with a wire brush or sandpaper, then apply dielectric grease to prevent future corrosion. For loose plugs, gently bend the connector pins inward for a snug fit. Damaged or frayed wiring. Trailer wires endure vibration, debris, and weather. Over time, insulation cracks, exposing bare wire that can short against the trailer frame. Look for visible cuts or abrasions along the wiring harness. Wires rubbing against sharp edges or moving parts. Charred or melted insulation near hot components. Patch minor damage with heat shrink tubing or liquid electrical tape. For severe frays, replace the entire section of wire. Splicing in new segments with waterproof connectors keeps repairs reliable. Incorrect grounding. Trailer lights rely on a solid ground connection to complete the circuit. A bad ground causes erratic behavior, like lights working faintly or only when hitting bumps. Turn signals that illuminate but don't blink. Brake lights staying on dimly when the headlights are on. The ground wire should attach to clean, bare metal on the trailer frame, not paint or rust. Scrape the contact point to shiny metal and secure the connection tightly. If problems persist, run a dedicated ground wire from the trailer harness directly to the battery. Each of these issues has straightforward solutions, but catching them early prevents bigger headaches. Grab a multimeter and a basic toolkit. You'll often find the fix takes less time than diagnosing it. Step-by-step troubleshooting guide. Electrical gremlins in your trailer wiring can feel like a puzzle, but a systematic approach narrows down the issue fast. Start with the simplest checks before diving deeper. This saves time and avoids unnecessary frustration. Let's walk through 3 key steps to pinpoint the problem. Testing the trailer wiring with a multimeter. A multimeter is your best friend for diagnosing electrical issues. Here's how to use it effectively. Set the multimeter to DC voltage, 20 V range, and turn on your vehicle's ignition. Test the vehicle's connector. Insert the multimeter's probes into the appropriate pins. Refer to your wiring diagram to check for power. No voltage? The issue might be a blown fuse or faulty vehicle wiring. Check the trailer side. Plug the trailer into the vehicle and test each function, turn signals, brakes, running lights, at the trailer's connector. If power reaches the trailer but lights still fail, the problem lies in the trailer's wiring or bulbs. Pro tip. Test both with and without the trailer connected. Sometimes a faulty trailer circuit can backfeed and affect readings. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll dive deeper into more advanced troubleshooting techniques and solutions for your trailer wiring. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.